where feminism occurred. So my issue or my contention is I think that feminism, in the quest of giving you all and pushing for you all to have certain rights and certain really positive things, they told you all the things that you can get, but I don't think that they told you all the consequences that comes with it.
Ooh, bars.
Okay.
All right. So the first one, you all mentioned it, money, being able to make your own money, right? Remember that question we saw from the super chat where they was asking about whether you're gonna date a guy that make 50K or 100K thing. Some of you may date the guy that makes the 50K. You mentioned it, right? You'd be open to dating a guy that makes 50.
No, I didn't.
Oh. Who was it? Was it you?
I mean, the average income in the United States is around $50,000 a year.
Yeah.
And then you combine the income with your income.
Though.
Yeah.
What you
I
date
dated
him.
my ex made less than $50K a year.
Yeah, but you left them.
Yeah, but
you
relationships
would.
aren't forever. I was young when I was with him, so
I mean, how old are you? You got 28?
I'm 23.
23? Oh,
All
sorry,
right.
I thought you were 28.
So
No.
the reason why I'm bringing that up is because of all the different things that you gained. What happens when women start making money and their views of the men that are trying to date them in regards to how much he has to make?
Oh, their standards go up. They start.
Correct.
Yeah,
They
standards
start getting
go up.
insecure.
Whoa.
No.
Well, what happens to the women
Oh.
and their view of the men that's trying to pursue them when their money goes up?
They don't want anybody that makes any lesser money than them.
A lot of women,
yeah.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of women, that's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Not all. There will be exceptions to the rule. And you said you're 23?
23, yeah.
I envision that when you turn 28 or 32, what you were satisfied with at 21 of how much you can make is probably not going to be the case.
That's exactly why I left my relationship.
Oh, wait a minute.
No.
Wait a minute.
It's not the overall.
It's not the only reason.
You
But
don't
you can't
know
tell her.
You don't know
No,
bro.
no,
Like,
no.
come on, calm down,
I'm
man.
sure she got
It's
multiple
not
reasons.
the income, but it's
Ambition.
more like when you're younger.
Mhm.
Like for me, when I was 15, I was just like
Hey,
movie
hey.
dates made me happy. And
Yeah.
like getting food made me happy. Now that I'm
Mhm.
an adult, I'm like, wait, we have to plan out our lives. We have to
When
see
y'all
what
was
we're doing.
16,
That's why I'm saying I had to leave.
what was the standard that you was expecting as a 16-year-old from this man?
Go
Or
out to movies,
right?
and eat food.
Simple.
He maybe,
So-
at best, he had to have a car.
And yeah, and then he
Right?
got a car
Like
later.
you're picked up.
No, facts.
That was
Yeah.
kind of it, right?
Yeah.
Like car,
A room.
he could take you on a date
Exactly.
occasionally, get you some flowers every now and then.
Exactly.
Bare
That's-
minimum.
Yeah.
Oh,
When
shit.
you turn 18, 19, 20, was that enough anymore?
No.
Probably not. So with feminism, one of the things that kind of came with that is higher expectations.
Mm.
So when feminism keeps pushing you all to keep making money, be a boss babe, killing it, handling your own. But if your standards keeps going up, what will happen by around 30 years old?
Burnt out.
Maybe, but it's more so this is the issue. And this is what I'm seeing in the counseling sessions. This is what I'm seeing in the trends.
Mm.
The ladies that don't figure it out before 30 have a substantially more difficult time post 30. Why do you think that is?
Because they're stuck in their ways.
Now they're not 50 or 60 yet. It's more so
Postpone.
because they've spent a decade plus as an adult building up their income. So if you've spent all this time building up your income and now you're like, I'm making 80,000, I'm making 100,000, I'm making 120,000. What are a majority of women in the West saying when they make that much money? Do they want the guy that makes 50,000 anymore? A lot of them don't. So the guys who make that much money, what is he looking for? What does he want?
But why? Because he makes
A younger
50,000, does
woman.
that make him like less susceptible?
You got first of all, you got to ask women
80K?
that. You got to ask a lot of the
No,
women
but
that.
yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Because
Why,
for
though? 'Cause
us,
it's a
as a-
$30,000 tax bracket difference.
Yeah, for us as guys, we can acknowledge two incomes and how they can
Correct.
come together. But a lot of ladies, when they're first being pursued by the guy, they're not thinking about two. They're thinking about his income. And number two, if she hasn't had kids yet or they want kids, one of my beliefs, it's not for all women, but I believe it's a lot of women. Most of y'all ain't built to work 30, 40 years. You may like your career. You may like your degree. The truth is, Most of y'all want to be work optional. You want to work when you want to work. You want to be in a relationship where you can take off when you need to. When you do need a break, you want to take off for kids. You just overworked, and the bills still get paid, and nothing falls apart.
Yeah.
Isn't that everyone though?
No,
So,
no. Believe it or not, no. A lot of men have no problem working the course of their lives, taking care of their families. That's how we're hardwired.
work smarter, not harder.
A lot of ladies would prefer, they want to be able to work when they want to, but they want to be work optional. But if you keep pushing the needle further and further financially bracket for yourself, and then you keep raising your standards as well, the pool of men that you like, that you think will qualify for you, is they get bigger or smaller. Smaller. So if you get to 30, and then you focusing on all the guys at the top, the guys that's making 120, 150, 200,000.
Hey.
Question. All the
Answer.
guys that's making that and more, who they signing up to date and deal with?
Younger, hotter, tighter.
What age?
Probably in their 20s.
18 to 23.
23, 24.
Yeah.
So that window, that's the first issue. Financially. So that's issue number one. That was a change as a result of ladies. You listen to your mothers. You may have even listened to your fathers who told you to make sure you
Our
get
brothers.
this education and get this degree. But your standards are adjusting with your income is going up as well. The issue number two is the sexual liberation issue. Now, my question is this. If the patriarchy was about kind of dictating who you could have sex with and who you could marry, that was the patriarchy, right? What's the opposite of that? Who's deciding who you get to sleep with and who gets to sleep with you, and who's choosing and picking who you giving kiss to?
Yourself.
I'm confused about that question.
Yourself.
You all are doing it. So my question is, if other people outside of yourself and outside of your feelings and outside of your emotions was able to not have feelings attached to it and look to see if this is a good fit, if they come from a good household, if they're going to be able to handle certain things, if they have certain traditions, and you're deciding, I don't need anybody to make this decision for me. I can figure this out at 16, 15, 14. If you're 22 or 23 right now, and you started at 14, 15, 16 having sex with different guys, and we went from then till 22, you already have 6 years of evidence that you don't know what the hell you're doing. If you're not in a relationship and you're not married and you've been having sex, you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Fatality.
That's a fact. That's not a judgment thing. That's on all of us. So when I was in my 20s and I'm picking and choosing, I know what the hell I was doing. I'm going off of vibes and whether we like each other. My warning to all of you is this. If you go from, let's say, 15 to 30, that's a 15-year track record if you do not end up married by that point of taking the same test and failing multiple times. Now, this is the issue with the ladies. If you hang around the wrong single women who keep telling you all the issues are just the men,
Yes.
everything that's wrong in life is just the men, and you've gone 15 years of failing the test, you don't get to keep failing the test and then tell everybody you a star athlete.
Oh, shit.
Or that you a star student. You ain't getting A's. You could convince yourself you got A's and all your exes are the narcissists. But at 15 years, 10 years, 15, 20 years of trying to do the same thing and still failing, that's going to be a lot of people's future if they don't reevaluate what they've already started doing.